Learning more, though, about that spending bill that ended the shutdown and some greenlit provisions in it that weren't exactly part of the public negotiations.
Right, and one of them, which is a top priority for a high-profile Texas lawmaker, Chris Sadeghi, is live in Arlington this morning outside a business that could be forced to close by this time next year after President Trump signed off. Chris?
Yeah, Natalie, the shutdown coming to an end may have been a relief for many, but potentially devastating for others when they found out about a provision in that spending deal that would essentially shut down businesses like this one in Arlington behind me and others that are part of a billion-dollar hemp industry, because the deal, part of it, reopening the government, also placed a federal ban on hemp products with more than 0.4 milligrams of THC, which is an ingredient in marijuana. A bit of whiplash for hemp businesses in Texas because they just survived a state ban earlier this year when Governor Greg Abbott vetoed the ban pushed by Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, creating a bit of a rift between those two. But now the state's hemp industry in danger again, an industry worth billions in sales, generating hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue for the state. But all that could go away. It will not take effect for at least a year. But we spoke to one business owner who says if the ban stands, they'd be forced to close, and that would leave customers without their products, which they use for a variety of health reasons.
It's heartbreaking, yeah, because a majority of what we do isn't trying to get people high, it's trying to get them to be healthy, and that's what we've always been about, is health and wellness.
And even though the potential ban here in Texas was vetoed by Greg Abbott, caused that rift I mentioned between he and the Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, both of them in recent days have received an endorsement from President Donald Trump. Mark and Natalie, back to you.